I'm at a place called Dreamo. Now, thank you so much, everybody. You're back with a new episode of Alpitcher Dream Guest. I'm here with Soma.
Hello.
And Simon.
Hello.
Or Simon.
Whatever you like.
Very, very Swedish response there. I've known this guy for absolutely years. We've spoken about this before. Call me Simon on the podcast.
And you still don't know my name.
But very Swedish. Just call me anything.
Yeah.
But my name is it's Magnus actually.
Yeah.
But call me Simon or Simon.
That's fine.
What a day. We've got the guest is awaiting our chat with them.
Yeah.
Kind of an icon in this country, right?
Yeah, I think, definitely a name that you'll know, and definitely a name that people kind of associate with something. Wow, what a tease. One thing I was going to say, maybe I'm going to give it away here, but like, I just wonder if, like, so many people turn off stuff, don't they? Like, you know, like you watch like a YouTube thing, and then all of a sudden it's just, you watch like 10 seconds of it because our concentration is terrible. I wonder if they would have turned off then when I was singing my song, because it's like someone going up and playing a piano
that they can't
play. Isn't that just torture?
Why are you looking at me like that?
No, you can do stuff.
Is it
what
torture?
Instruments can you play?
Torture?
None at a virtuoso level. Oh, yeah. I can produce stuff. Don't look at me. Leave me alone.
I can play the drums basically.
Yeah.
No, I can cheat a little bit on guitars and bass and piano and singing, but drums.
You can kind of find your way so that you can present the idea that you have.
You can bullshit your way. Is that what you're saying?
Bullshit. No, I think it requires quite a lot of vulnerability to do things that you can't really do properly because you're so devoted to the message and the idea. I'd like to look at it like that.
It's from the bong, better be
it's
ready.
Not a mic drop, it's a notebook drop.
That was very, that was deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, if they think they can sing though, so basically this is about the idea of people think they have this hidden talent when they should just bloody hide the talent.
Yeah.
Because it's not a talent. Whoa.
Wow. No, but here's the thing. If they think they can sing and if they want you to think or say that, oh, that was great, you know, that's annoying. But if they think, you know, if they like just singing and they don't care about what you think or what anybody else thinks, they just want to do it, then I'm fine with it.
Actually, we don't normally do this because it's a bit radio showy, but if you are listening and you think you've got a hidden talent, why don't you
send it in?
Send it in now. Email us now before we go to the ad break.
Yeah. No, what they say on if you do get it on film, you could get it in cash. Is that what they say on AFV?
I don't know. Okay. It sounded like your OnlyFans account.
Oh, right.
So we're talking to our guest very, very soon. Very, very happy to have her on. Another reveal. Slowly revealing.
Okay.
Slowly revealing.
It's a she.
You don't have to confirm those moments.
This is for me when I'm editing later, so I know what we're doing.
But what do you like when you're watching, like, murdered, knife went in, like that, you know? Yeah. So we're talking to a talented person.
Yes.
It is Jilljohnson, who's a country icon. She's got an amazing TV show where she goes to Nashville.
She's been doing what she does since she was a teenager.
Absolutely.
Basically, or like virtually as I understand it, where maybe people weren't that interested in country, at least in this country. That's how far back she goes.
Yes.
And now it's this kind of not only a trend, but kind of accepted truth that country is the thing.
It's cool again.
And it's here to stay.
Yeah.
I
read an interesting thing that she knew what she wanted to do when she was like 4 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Did you know what you wanted to do?
I wanted to be a horse racing commentator. And I went.
Well, you are.
Wait.
Have you seen what's in your behind your back?
Exactly. if you're listening and you can't see what's behind me, it's a Dalahäst.
Oh my God, Simon! Did you know what you wanted to?
Actually, I did. Yeah.
This is very interesting.
Yeah. When I was
Let us
5,
know.
I tried out drums for the first time, and then I kind of knew that I wanted to play the drums. And when I was 9, I found out that you could go after you've been to junior high, högstadiet, that you could go and study music like full time. So that's what I wanted to do, and that's what I did. And now I have a Dalahäst behind me as well.
Yeah.
Do you know your earrings are making little noise? And it's the cutest thing I've ever heard.
Aww.
It's honestly, I
That's
thought
the nicest thing you've ever. Usually say horrible things to me.
I thought it was
Thank
like
you.
there was a little like budgie, like a parrot had been released in here. It just keeps going. Or your cat.
Yeah.
What about you, Soma? Did you know what you were going to do?
Oh, you're going to put me under scrutiny here. Oh, no, but I have been thinking about it quite a lot because I've worked with children a little bit, but also, as a creative, you kind of explore these inner realms quite a bit. And I have a theory. It's not very unique, but actually when you do follow what children dream about and what kind of talents they come in with, we know pretty early on what we have an extra little eye for. And kind of we do have these areas where we're a little bit above the average talented. And if we can kind of get support and nurture in it, there might be even a career path. So very long answer. I just want to say, like, I've looked into it. I think it's super exciting. And for me, I knew very early on, like before I knew how to speak properly, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. But then it's like, it's not an easy industry, so you can still lose yourself. But just like with you, with the drums, and with you, like, okay, you're a stand-up comedian, but that kind of love for like commentating and that speed and knowing how to use your language is still there, right? In comedy writing.
Yeah.
When did you know you wanted to be not a horse racing commentator?
No one's ever asked me when I knew I didn't want to be a horse racing commentator.
I still do.
Did you ever try it out, or did you?
When we were in art class, on the back of the sheets of the paper that we were drawing on, was horse racing, like horses, like fields, like cards, like number 1, number 2. And my friends and I, they used to put money in, and they would. Right?
What's happening?
I'm from New Zealand, right? I'm not from a big, right?
Random dream ever.
Right? So what they would do, they would rip off the names. Everybody would get a name.
Yeah.
And then my friend, and then I'd get the race field, and I would commentate on the horse racing field.
Oh my God.
Yes, right? But my mate would wink at me how many times the winner was. So it'd be like number 4 would be like dream guest. And it'd be kind of like, and round they come, 300 metres out, here comes our bounty hawk, Sophia's choice. And then I'd look at my mate, he'd go like 4, and I'd go, and here comes Dream Guest goes and wins it. Dream Guest wins it. And like, they were like, wow. And it took them about maybe a month before.
So you always won, or your friend won?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were a liar. Your dream was to be a professional liar, and you are that today.
A liar, a cheat, and a fraud.
Yeah.
It sounds like a country song. It's not.
Yeah.
Which brings us to Jilljohnson.
Yeah.
It does.
I know you're pointing at me going, you lying, cheat, fraud, bastard. But you will speak no more, because we are going to Skärholmen.
Yes.
I think we're going to the bedroom of Jilljohnson. Not many people have been introduced to that. So
Let's go.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Jilljohnson. We have met before. We did this a few days ago, and we had a technological, shall we say, nightmare.
Technological.
I was thinking hiccup, but okay.
No, has that ever happened to you, Jill? Like, have you ever been jamming? That's what they say.
That's
you know.
what you do.
and you've been hitting the tune, and then they go, "Oh shit, the sound recorder was out taking a cigarette."
Well, I've never been on your side of the fuck up. I'm always on my side.
Ooh, banter.
Yeah, but you're still in my bedroom, so it's okay. And it happens. Shit happens. It's no big deal. We'll have another good talk. And now I know you a little better. And my cup is smaller because you thought my cup was too big. No, you didn't say that, but you mentioned it.
No.
Her cup was overflowing.
I saw you on TV a few times over the weekend. This is timeless, this podcast. You're on TV all the time.
All the time. It could be whatever weekend.
No.
You had your hat on? You wear your hat all the time. Is this a thing? That's one thing I wanted to ask you. That's the big question I'm bringing.
Well, I did not wear a hat on TV this weekend, so you must have seen something older. But
the Pickle song?
Yeah, but I didn't wear a hat.
Wow.
Oh,
you had a cowboy
And now
hat
I remember that is because my hair was really crappy and I wish I had a hat.
Is that what I saw?
I'm just so good with uplifting the guests.
I'm sorry for correcting you. That was bad manners to me. But anyhow, never mind. Yeah, I was on TV. I sang Pickleback. And the hat is something that I never wore because I in the past, I haven't appreciated the clothes around country music because it was like someone dressed up to be country, like dressed more like went for masquerades instead of just embracing the music. So I've been actually a little anti-hat girl. But then when the country genre kind of closed up on us like it has lately, it's kind of cool again, and everyone suddenly listened to country their whole life and all that. I wrote this really ironic song with a really long title. It only took a minute for my country to love country. Ooh. And that's when I decided to wear a really wide, broad jacket with big shoulders and a big hat and just own it. And since then, I've worn a hat the whole summer, but not this weekend. Sorry.
Awkward. And the song's Pickleball.
No balls. Pickleback.
Pickleback. I thought it was something to do with like Nickelback, Pickleback.
Sorry, no. Pickleback is a shot. It's a whiskey shot with a following pickle juice shot. So it's like a famous Southern shot. So you shot whiskey and then you take a shot of pickle juice. It's not very nice, but the pickle juice neutralizes the burn from the whiskey.
This is so interesting. It feels like I feel like a tourist. Like I'm going on one of these like touristic culinary experiences. Like if we would take one down south or in Nashville, like this. This is what I want to experience.
We're talking about Nashville. We're not talking about a problem in Anglehome, are we? About people drinking whiskey and then having a gherkin from the McDonald's.
No.
Have you taken? You don't sing Helen Gore afterwards. There's no crossover there
in Nashville.
Yeah.
No. Well, we're a crew of 20 people flying over to shoot the Jill's Veranda show. So yeah, we've done some Swedish shit over there that no one gets and understands. But that's the fun of it, though. Yeah. So, you're the best, Al, to make jokes about Swedish people and our funny, stupid, or fun traditions.
Normal, I think, but stupid when a mirror's been held up, I believe.
And it's so funny to realize how much how much shit we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I love, bringing it to my, just the midsummer's tree or whatever, to explain that to people. Why are you dancing around a dick? Like, I don't know.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm just a frog around.
It makes sense, doesn't it?
So you take 20 people down to Nashville. I'm thinking next series 21.
You said you want to go to Nashville?
Yeah, add me. Number 21, you take 20, it's me that goes, and I'm just, I'm almost like a Swedish verbal masseuse. And I just keep everybody's spirits up,
And tension gone.
That's a deal. I would love that.
I think you would. I think you'd like the idea, but then after a few days, you'd be like, get this guy off the veranda.
I don't think so. I'll just make you sing. I'll just give you a banjo and make you sing, and we'll have a different fun. You can sing, right? I think I could kind of hear that when I went to your show the other day. That you're a good singer.
Yeah, and I was happy you came along. It was it's a funny thing. I think the Skåne audiences, I don't know if you get this musically. You two are musicians as well, but I think I think they're up for comedically. You can take them to different places. You know, like they're quite left field. I think in Skåne. Would you agree? Meaning they like when the joke, almost like if the joke goes a bit further and you can improvise on, or you can take an idea and you can run it until it's. And that was that idea, you know, whereas other parts of the country want it package, joke, end of joke, move on. But there's something, I don't know if it's because of the continental kind of world. Like,
and I mean, I guess it's different in the whole country. I mean, country music did not work at all in middle of Sweden when I started my career, but in Norrland, north of Sweden, it's always been. Sweden is small in that way. I mean, I've worked for 30 years and I really have to innovate myself over and over and over again. And
I've sort of been doing a bit of the old research on country stuff.
Wow.
And I want your opinion, because you're a country expert, about like these newer artists and how they don't talk about the struggles or the common person anymore.
Presumably.
Yeah. Apparently.
According to Al's research.
They talk more about like partying and patriotism and things like that. I don't know if that goes with you as well.
No, I don't think so.
Ah, damn it. That was my only question. I mean, like in the old days, it was kind of like, you know, my life is a bit shit. I've got nothing. And now the later, you know, from like Johnny Cash to sort of jilljohnson, right? You know, like it's different.
But we don't struggle the same way either, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, really. I mean, country was born out of struggle. I mean, it was, you know, slavery, and it, you know, it's born out of pain and survival. So, and I can't really relate to that more than history, of course, and empathy. But I think maybe we cross over music more today. So the classic getting a divorce is not as big of a deal as it was in the 60s, maybe. And all that, you know. So I think the rules has changed a little.
Yeah, cool.
But there's still a lot of trucks in country, and there's still, you know, there's still some elements there. But you're right, Al.
Yeah, I mean,
your analysis is good.
And also the kind of like there's the bass getting in there, and you know it.
And also maybe a lot of like celebration of identity. So I feel like there's a lot of lot. I don't know, lot is maybe an over exaggeration, but you know, the being queer within that scene and more of kind of affirmative. Hey, here I am. And maybe it doesn't always have to be like, oh, look at my pain. Like it can be more of a celebration.
I really like that guy, Orville Peck. Do you know him? Orville Peck wears like a mask, sings stuff with Willie Nelson recently. And he's gay, and it's his stuff is incredible.
Cool, I have to check that out.
Check him out and look him up.
I will.
Just a little
But I was thinking Jill and the Johnsons.
Yeah.
And I found a thing, Jill, online, which was a country band name generator. Okay. Now
this is gonna be good.
yes, it's gonna be great, right?
Cups of coffee.
What I like about the anticipation of this is everyone's just going, here we go. But I think if we ever get to play music together, which you know might happen in Nashville, if you get me on that plane, we will be called Al Cool JJ, right? Like from I mean,
hip hop in there as well.
Yeah. But some of the names that came up were backroad balladeers.
Bella what?
Balladeers. A ballad. You do a ballad. Blue bonnet. The blue bonnet windbreakers. I mean, that would be pretty cool.
Windbreaker. That sounds
Jill,
like
Jill Johnson and the blue bonnet windbreakers. Are you joking me?
It just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Dusty Saddle Serenade. Hey there.
Oh my gosh, they're kind of complicated.
Yeah,
names,
right.
but fun. I can see you have one more.
And this isn't free, by the way. It costs me money to come up with these ideas.
So sorry, don't do it.
That's okay. No. If you weren't happy with the ones I went, what about the Outlaw Trail Mavericks?
This is some Wild West stuff, man.
That's fine. I'll go for that.
One more time.
Outlaw Trail Mavericks. And the Whiskey Hollow Travelers. Oh, I like that.
Whiskey Hollow Travelers. There you go.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's like when you both finished your tours and you don't have a voice anymore.
You bring the whiskey and I'll bring the pickle.
Oh, absolutely.
The pickle juice.
Hey, some of those bands were bloody brilliant, right? You could see a T-shirt with those on the back, though.
Absolutely.
Do you do merch, Jill?
I've done some.
You should have a merch hat.
Yes.
Yeah, no, because I'm a quality girl. I don't want to sell cheap shit.
Good.
So
Good.
There we go.
Yep.
Nice suggestion.
Yes.
You're
That's the
off
name of this
the
episode. I'm a quality girl. I don't sell cheap shit.
It's time for Al's advice. Alpitcher answers a question from the audience, along with AI Pitcher, our virtual stand-in who thinks they're Al.
You have the mystery box there next to you.
Oh yes, indeed, I do. Such a mystery. I'd forgotten it was even there.
So these are audience questions.
Yeah.
And they're looking for advice.
So, I'm going to pick one out.
Okay.
Soma is going to
Read it. Here comes the question. This is Erik from Katrineholm. Hi, Al.
And Jill.
And Jill. Let me just get through this
Hi,
question.
Al. Cool. Okay.
Okay.
JJ.
Is marriage worth the trouble?
Oh.
Thinking of asking my girlfriend to marry me this Christmas. Erik
my
from
wow.
Katrineholm.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a
The room
question.
got
Al, you go
silent.
first.
Yeah.
I'll go first.
You guys,
I'll go.
yeah.
Is marriage worth the trouble? I think if you're talking in those terms, I think you should
Probably not.
get on your horse and get out of Katrina home.
Take your hat with you.
Become an outlaw.
It sounds like me on a too sunny holiday.
Yeah.
Like I'm just not into it. It's like, is it worth the trouble?
You don't like
Who
sunny
writes-
holidays?
No, but like if it's too hot, I'll just sit there and complain. That's what that guy sounds
Is
like.
marriage worth the trouble?
Is it worth the trouble?
Oh.
Well, I should say my wife is incredible. She's not here, is she? But no, she is. She's amazing. So she ain't no trouble for me. Don't know why I'm talking like that. No, she's amazing. So I don't really.
It could be worth
So
it.
it's worth
according-
it. That's what you say.
Yeah. I mean, all relations are worth it, I think. But I mean, you have to give all your heart. It's hard work.
Are you
So,
married, Jill?
No, I'm not. I'm engaged, and,
Okay,
and I get
cool.
the question. I get the question often when we're gonna marry, and I'm like, well, when everything settles down, I really want to enjoy it. But I've been married for many years, and I think marriage is a beautiful thing. I mean, I like teaming with people, so it's but it is hard work. So if Erik is not sure, I think again. Think about it some more.
I thought you were saying that your fiance was called Eric, and you're like, so
No.
Eric, just think again. And then I forgot it was Eric who asked the question.
No.
I mean, isn't it mad though that you would spend your life with just that person? I mean, these two, Simon and Soma. Here's a bit of a showbiz reveal. They're
cool.
together. They're not married. They're living in sin. But no, they don't live there. They don't live there. They live somewhere else. It's an incredible thing to spend a massive majority of your life with someone. So
Yeah.
Good luck, Eric, is what I say.
Yep. Good luck, Erik.
Excellent.
What does AI
so
AI
we've
advice
made
say?
artificial intelligence service, which will go unnamed here, think it is alpitcher.
That's right, because a lot of people see my name as Al and then they think it's AI. So that was well explained. So, hey, Eric from Katrina Home.
Mm-hmm.
So you're thinking of popping the question this Christmas. Yeah. Did they mention Christmas?
Yeah, he said
Okay,
Christmas
sorry.
is the question.
First off, Christmas proposals, ? Bold move. You're risking a yes under the mistletoe or a not tonight, Santa? Okay.
This is AI trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think IE is funny.
And a bit, when she sees the ring, I don't know what AI is implying there.
What ring?
Yeah, exactly. Is marriage worth it? Well, think of it like buying a ticket to a theme park. You're in for the rides, the cotton candy, and the occasional screaming child. There's ups, downs, and sometimes you'll be stuck on a roller coaster with no exit in sight.
What?
But here's the twist. The thrill of the ride is just what makes it fun. So if you're ready for the adventure, AI Picture says go for it. Just
Beautiful.
not finished yet, not finished.
Okay.
Just remember, once you're married, the real question is who gets the last slice of pizza, because that's where the real negotiations begin. Good luck, mate.
Yes.
Oh, great
Wow.
job.
Thank
AI.
you, AI picture.
Very encouraging. I thought AI was supposed to be this troublesome. What about AI in music? Is that a...
Oh, it's hilarious if you ask AI to write a country tune.
Oh, wow.
It's hilarious.
Okay.
I said, wow.
Have you tried
Yeah.
it, Jill? Like
no,
just for
but
fun?
my band members we spent like a whole evening on the tour bus, and they did that over and over and over, and it was just ridiculous, but so fun.
Is it scary?
Yeah, well, I'm not there yet where I think it's scary. I just think it's a little sad, maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm choosing to think about it as funny right now. But it is a little. I should say it's scary, but it's just more sad. When it comes to music and writing music, it's more. I really want music to come from the inner chamber.
Yes.
And I'm thinking that the live part of music is what has the potential to grow now, because
Even
that's
more.
what AI can't recreate, like being live at a concert and like experiencing music.
Exactly.
You say that,
Yeah.
but wait till I do AI Picture on tour.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it is already AI picture.
Just
How
goes
do we know?
fee-fan for
How
like
do
an
we
hour.
know?
But what about you talked about being on the tour bus there?
Yep.
Is that one of those night rider ones?
Yes.
How do you find them? I've had a very small experience of those, but
Well, I mean, either you're a tour person or you're not. I mean, like I like to drive actually, so I don't mind driving. I always drive if someone's gonna drive a car, it's always me. But I think it's like walking off the plane in Nashville and you see that ugly carpet and that smell and you get all inspired. I feel the same way when I get on a tour bus, going somewhere. And I sometimes I say, I don't know if I can say this in English, that I'm in my happiest mode where worlds meet, like lyckligast I kontrasterna. So it's like getting off the bus is also nice and getting home, but getting on a tour bus with people that I love, that they're like a second family.
yeah.
I think you can relate to that. I mean, people you tour with become close friends or family. And I think that's a really special thing. And you get on the bus and you have a little wine and a little chat and play music, and then someone goes to bed, and then you wake up in a new city and with new possibilities. I think it's a blessing. I love it. I still love it.
Have you ever been on? I'm guessing you've got that back room. Have you with the big bed?
Yes, I do. Yes.
I was when I did some arenas on the My Happy Place tour. I found it very weird, like rock, like that. And then the other people, they go in these little coffins, they put them in, and so I felt a bit weird.
When you said about that rocking thing, a lot of people get nauseous, and some people in my band can't sleep. I think my parents told me when I was really little and I couldn't, and I didn't go to sleep, they put me in the back of the car and they drove on gravel roads so that I would fall asleep.
Wow.
And I think that is why I still love sleeping in a rocking, like a
Yeah.
when things move. And it actually, in one of the 5 or 6 buses we rented, the big suite or the big bed is actually on top of the engine. So it's kind of loud.
Yeah.
And that's almost the best thing, because it's like...
Imagine if you chose this entire career and worked this hard just to recreate these moments when
From
you
your
were a
childhood.
baby.
Yeah, it's nice.
Isn't that ridiculous? Yeah.
And you've got a tour coming up of Christmas.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm going to tour
yeah.
with Anders Berglund with 6 different symphony orchestras. So that's really something I'm looking forward to, because
Exciting.
it's nothing I ever take for granted. But I do that every now and then. And it's the American Christmas songbook. So it's real classic songs that everybody knows, and beautiful arrangements. So it's a little pinchy thing going on there every time I sing with the orchestra.
But that isn't like people are not standing up. People are sitting down, just loving it. Yeah.
No, it's tuxedos, long dresses. I mean, for me, and people hopefully sit down with a glass of champagne or something.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Oh, there's so many, but I because of the cartoons that you might have been making fun of in Sweden, that we watch cartoons. I thought, yes.
Well, it's the habit of just sitting down and
let's not go there. Let's not go there. I love the cartoons. But anyhow, it always ends with "When you wish upon a star." And I just think that's a classic, and it wakes something from my childhood that I love. But and then I recently found an old song. I recorded a Christmas album with a big band. That was a really great experience. And I found an old song called Christmas Island. And I thought about all my friends who actually goes to, Asia over Christmas, and they're in a pool with a drink. I'm like, how can you do that?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be cold and snowy, and that song is called Christmas Island. And
for Christmas, I'm going home to New Zealand.
That's a Christmas island.
That is, it really is. But we still have those traditions from European, North American kind of sitting around having this big roast dinner, and it's like 29 degrees,
I can't imagine.
And it's just,
I cannot imagine.
That's why my family love coming over here for Christmas, because of this, they just love the
white Christmas.
And then also they know they're leaving before it gets like slasky and,
all that super, super dark.
But
so when do you, is it like the 25th or 24th?
We celebrate the 25th. We're normal people. And then we don't cheat with turkey. And but now actually I think New Zealand's kind of gone, do you know what? We should celebrate, with a barbecue, and some people do it on the beach, and
include the actual outdoors weather, and what that indicates,
and take that into account. Yes, rather than sitting there in Christmas jumpers, sweating.
So no eggnog, it's margaritas. I
Yes,
guess.
exactly.
Oh, okay, well,
by the pool. No, not for you.
me.
Not for you. No. But I thought we could. I thought we could just come up with this idea.
I have
we
no
could
idea what's going
close
on
on the 4 of us singing a Christmas song.
What?
Just
We're
a little
have
one
on delay though, so it's going to be difficult.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, right? You ready?
Yeah. Okay. Who's taking the tone?
Oh, we'll follow you.
The note.
We'll follow you, Jill.
I don't even know that
Here
shit.
we go.
Oh.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Yes, it is.
Everywhere we go.
Everywhere we go.
Okay.
Nashville,
it's so
New
funny,
Zealand.
though, because it's almost like canon. Because when we record, you sing after me, and you sing on top.
Well,
of
there's
each
our
other.
first little dabble in the LL Cool JJ, and it's been an absolute disaster.
Wow.
No.
Thank you so much, Jill. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
being
Thank you
amazing.
so
Thank you.
much.
A round of applause.
Thank you, Jill. So that was JJ, Al Cool JJ in the house. What a disaster, finishing with the song.
Yeah.
It was my
I think
idea.
I'll try to fix in the edit. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Maybe it will be perfect.
Okay.
Honestly, I was so shocked I couldn't even get a note out of myself. I was like, is he serious right now? It was cute.
I think let's try and do that every time because you both have
A Christmas song every time.
musical minds and
Yeah, but don't you find it very annoying with people starting to sing? That's a callback.
So we wish you a very, very happy day wherever you are.
Yeah.
And this will be the last time you hear from Simon after that ridiculous thing. We've had a great laugh. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to and tell people that you're enjoying this. And we will see you on the next episode of Alpitcher Dream Guess.
What a pleasure. Thank you.
Get your tickets to Al's new tour at alpitcher.com. This podcast was produced by Soulside Studios in Stockholm.